Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It is February 7th here in Kentucky, and it's another warm winter's day. I think it's about 56, 57 degrees out here, and the bees are pretty active, so seeing a lot of cleansing flights, especially on this hive right here. You can see the bees come out, they fly, they face towards the hive. They just kind of fly around in maybe a figure eight or a circle, small circle there. And they're just using the bathroom, but you can see quite a bit of activity there at the entrance. Now there's also some foraging activity going on. There's plenty of bees coming and going. I doubt you can really see it on camera here, but all of the hives have activity where bees are coming and going, so it's a good sign. Spring's right around the corner. We don't have very long to wait, and these hives will be ready to explode and take off for sure. I'm sure all the bees are ready to get out and start foraging on some actual weeds and flowers that are getting ready to bloom here in the springtime. So spring's just around the corner. Should start to see something next month, around March, April time frame. They'll really start to take off, and that's when our flow here in Kentucky will really start, and you'll see a ton of activity. But yeah, other beekeepers have been posting some photos and videos of their bees being out and about, and like I said, it always kind of warms your heart when you see your bees have survived through the harshest point of the winter time. I mean, we're not through the woods yet here. It can still get pretty cold in Kentucky in the February time frame, but for the most part, I think we're past probably the coldest parts of the winter for 2022, 2023 time frame. But yeah, just a lot of activity, a lot of bees leaving and facing the hive here and using the restroom. So I haven't popped the tops on any of these recently. I really need to just kind of check their food stores, just make sure they're all doing okay in terms of emergency food, what's in the Vivaldi board in the squares there. I just haven't looked recently. I've been pretty busy with work and kids, like everyone else. But yeah, the other thing I really want to do is I kind of want to remove these, what do you call it? I guess these things that I have out here that are holding water, because they're plastic totes, and I really put those in. As you can see, I don't have any over here, but I really put those in to try to keep the crawling insects at bay. Whenever it rains, you can see that they hold water, and that really keeps the ants and anything else that's gonna want to get in the hives and get the bees honey. It really helps to keep them at bay from getting into the hives. But man, where there's a will, there's a way, and whenever a leaf, it just takes one leaf getting across there, and the ants can easily climb up a blade of grass or anything else that's touching the hive. So I don't think it's too effective, and besides, a healthy hive will be able to defend against the crawling insects anyway. Yes, it's kind of annoying for them, but in the wild, in a tree, they have to fend for that all the time. So they're used to it. We just, sometimes as beekeepers, we go a little overboard in trying to help our bees, because we want them to focus on pollination and maybe honey production to the best that they can, and not have to fight off other insects or any sort of predators or anything else that's trying to either kill them or take their honey. So I really, the window may have already passed this year, but I was going to wait for a super cold day when they're all clustered in the hive, and I was going to put straps around these hives and try to lift this up from each end, and then remove these plastic tubs, and then put some more anchoring blocks in the middle that I have sitting over here behind these hives, in between, in the middle, like I did for this over here. Because when these hives get loaded with honey, especially if you stack 2 or 3 honey supers on them, this really starts to bend right here and starts to bow. Even these 4x4s are pretty strong. There's actually a little bit of a bend to this one right here, and if you start adding hundreds of pounds of weight, they really start to sag, and I'm worried that one day it could snap right here in the middle, and that would not be good. You'd have a mess of angry bees on your hands. So I really need to come out here if we get another cold day, strap these hives, remove those plastic tubs and reinforce the center here with some cinder blocks. So again, that's on my to-do list, as well as like 30 other things. So the job never ends in beekeeping, even during the winter time when your bees are hibernating and mostly staying inside the hive. There's really a lot of stuff we should be doing as beekeepers, and I've not had a chance to do that for 2022, 2023 winter. So I need to get on it. I know that, but time is in short order in my house. So anyway, I just came out here to check on the bees like I usually do when I go on some nature walks, and I thought the activity level was pretty cool, so I would just shoot a quick video and share it with y'all. But so far, all the hives seem to be doing pretty good, so fingers crossed, and they'll be ready to come out kicking butt in the springtime when the flow starts. So I'll try to upload another video here shortly for y'all, get some different content. Like I said, I need to get in the pole barn there and dust some stuff off, and really need to start building some more hive bodies as well, because I'm out of those. So anyway, just a quick video today, that's all. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.